Hey folks, Wish SE. Today we're going to shoot the Walther PPS in 9mm. Because of some surgery I've had done on my right arm, I'm going to be shooting left-handed, off-handed only. As some of you know, I've got a physical handicap with my left hand and arm, so watching me shoot left-handed is not particularly pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot the gun a little bit. I'm going to talk through what it feels like. And again, this is not a fair review because I'm a right-handed dominant shooter, and I really always shoot with two hands. So this is not the ideal range review of this gun. However, I am going to shoot the M&P Shield along with this PPS. I know the Shield. I've shot the Shield a lot, and it's one of my favorite everyday carry guns. The PPS, many people feel, is a good alternative for a single stack 9mm pistol, particularly one that's used for everyday carry or concealed carry. So what we're going to do is just put it through its test, shoot it a little bit. Again, I apologize. My ability from an accuracy standpoint is going to be well below the level that I'd like to shoot with, but it is what it is. We're just going to shoot and have some fun. So give you a chance to see it. So the first thing we're going to do is I've not had any rounds with this gun, and I've not fired a single round yet. So I'm just going to work slow trigger press and give you guys a chance to see it. I don't know where the gun hits. So again, anything that you see produced here is not necessarily a reflection on the gun. It's really a reflection on me with my physical handicap trying to do a review in less than perfect conditions. So let's get to it right now. So what we have downrange, I'm 3 yards away. Again, this is what I like to start with. A 3-yard distance and really work good, slow trigger press, trigger reset, watching the front sight. So I have a charge gun. I think I have 6 rounds loaded. And I'm, again, going to just work real slow, deliberate trigger press, trigger reset. And again, keep in mind, we may get some malfunction based on the fact I cannot lock my left hand out fully. So we've got a decent group there. It looks like it's about 3 or 4 of them are touching. We'll go down, I'll zoom in on the camera and I'll show you. I've got one that's high at the very top. What I notice with this gun is because of the frame and the grip angle, in my left hand it feels really good. And again, that's subjective feeling. So let's take a look right now at our actual hits on the target. So what you see right here, guys, is you got 5 rounds touching and then 1 that's just high. 5 round touching, 1 high. I'm going to shoot in the white area and we'll see if we can make it a little easier for you to see. So now we're going to shoot a white section, so give you guys a chance to see the actual rounds impacting the area out there. So I'm pretty darn sure that if I were shooting with my dominant hand versus my left hand only, and I was able to really work the trigger with a good stable grip, we'd have all the shots pretty much in the same hole. If I'm able to do that with my physical limitations at 3 yards, you can see the gun is capable of exceptional accuracy. So we're now going to switch to the Shield, and I'm going to see how I do with the Shield. And again, I'm going to try to do the exact same thing. Just again, we're doing a side-by-side comparison. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to shoot this Shield. Now I have a little bit more trigger time on the Shield, but I really don't have much trigger time using my non-dominant hand. So I should be in a similar boat as we were using the PPS. So 3 yards away, just going to work slow trigger press, try to work the reset, try to get good accuracy, and work the fundamentals of good marksmanship. So we produced a group that is essentially very similar in its spread to the two groups that we shot with the PPS. So I'm going to try one more magazine here on our M&P Shield, and we'll see if again we can maintain the same level of consistency shooting offhand, left-handed, partially handicapped. It's really not an excuse. I just have to call it out for what it is, because it's a little frustrating when you're used to just working your dominant hand all the time and having that good two-handed grip, when you can no longer shoot with your dominant hand, nor can you shoot two-handed. So this is, it's been a good check on fundamentals for me, as it's really forced my training to really go back to the fundamentals. Slow down, front sight, trigger press, trigger reset. So as I'm warming up on the trigger a little bit, I'm able to produce, you know, what I consider much better accuracy. You know, we've got most of our shots touching the same hole, and ultimately that's what we want to be able to do. So from a feel standpoint between the two guns, I really don't notice a significant difference. There is a difference in terms of having more of the grip, in terms of the grip angle on the PPS, and also more of a trigger press and trigger reset that's more similar to the Glock, whereas the M&P has a fairly long, you know, it's smooth, but it's a long amount of take up, then there's a wall plug, and there's not as distinct a reset. Some people really have a problem with that, and they knock the M&Ps for that. I think that's more a matter of just getting used to any trigger system. Okay folks, so one of our cadre trainers, Brad's up here. Brad's a great gunsmith, a good friend, and also one of our trainers with On Target Training. And Brad's got two hands that are working today. So Brad's going to do a series of 8 shots or 7 shots with the PPS slow fire. Then he's going to do 8 shots at, you know, considered fast sort of combat type shooting. And then we're going to do the same thing with the Shield, and we'll post it, give you guys a chance to see. All right, Brad, rock on, brother.
Let's give it a whirl.
Brad, like I, have never shot this this gun before, so we're both experiencing a little bit of vertical stringing just as we're getting used to the trigger here. So the next thing Brad's going to do is he's going to aim in that same spot, but he's going to work on just getting as many hits as he can as quickly as he can run the trigger. And you can see his accuracy was exceptional, really, as he was working that, really at about a cadence, maybe about 0.8, 0.7. shot cadence there. So he's getting nice, good hits. So the next thing he's going to do is we're going to transition now to the lower one, and we're going to shoot the M&P Shield. So now we're shooting the M&P Shield. And again, same thing, slow press, 7 or 8 shots from an accuracy standpoint, and then he'll do a faster string after that. Now, in fairness, Brad runs the M&P Shield as an everyday carry gun on a fairly regular basis. Half that, maybe half Glock.
Yeah, half the 19.
Yeah. So he knows the trigger a little better, but you can see, again, similar accuracy. So now he's going to do the same drill he just did before, but you're going to shoot a little bit faster. Again, just try to keep all the hits in there, but moving at a brisker pace. And you can see why I like having Brad as one of my instructors, because he can shoot.
Sometimes.
Thanks, Brad.
Yep.
Well, folks, that's a quick look at the Walther PPS in 9mm. Certainly liked it a lot. Many shout-outs to my good friend Jim, who has loaned me this gun for the review, as well as many other guns over the last couple of years to do reviews on. Really appreciate it, Jim. You're the man. Think the PPS is a great option to consider if you're looking for a single stack 9mm pistol for concealed carry. Very easy to shoot, good trigger, good sights, obviously well made. Manufacturing of the gun is top quality, and I really liked it a lot. Appreciate all you watching. Thanks so much, and as always,